Hello and welcome to your Overenthusiastic Game Guide. I'm Serrodan and this guide will be showing you some effective ways to earn yourself a little bit of extra pocket money. Now there are many ways to do this. It could be farming materials, killing rares, running previous raids and lots of other stuff. There are a few items which are worth a lot of gold, and one of those items can be found on the Isle of Thunder. Oh, hello there. That item is the sealed tome of the Lost Legion, and this drops from the rares that can be found here. All the rares here have a respawn rate of somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour, and the chance of the tome dropping is quite low, but not impossible, you just gotta keep trying. Now I don't exactly have great proof of my drop, just to prove that it actually does drop. For some reason I had a black screen whilst recording, and of course that would be my luck, and you see, actually, do you know what, I'll show it anyway, why not, just to prove a point. Okay? Oh, that's going straight on the auction house. But what you can do here, rather than sitting at a point waiting for one to spawn, is you can loop around the island scanning other spawn locations. I found I had more luck with this method, a lot less time consuming too. But these tomes can sell for a nice amount of gold on the auction house. Typically you can see one go between 20,000 to 30,000 gold, which is not half bad. It's just a bad drop rate is all. But that is not the only item that can be sold for a lot of gold. The next item you can have on farm is Blood of the Mountain. Now this handy little sample sells between 500 to 1000 gold. Not a lot, but if you accumulate it all, it does add up. And it can be obtained by sucking on a stone. And when I say sucking on it, I mean you kill a stone. We're little vampires here. You're taking blood, let's be honest. So this can be obtained by killing molten destroyers in molten core, and on average you can expect at least one drop from one run. You may even get lucky, you may even see 2, or 3, or maybe even 4, 5, and you may want to even buy a lottery ticket, 6, you're probably hacking, and 7, come on, let's not be silly here. Now the best thing about this is that you can get all the destroyers without killing any bosses, which means you can kill the last one in here, head back out and reset the instance, and then go again. How ace is that? And it only takes 5 minutes to blast straight through, and kill them all. So even if you got one pull run, you're expecting at least 10,000 gold an hour, at least. But you're bound to get way more, which is way more gold. You'll be rolling in blood, and you'll like that because remember, you're a vampire. Another that can sell well are previous expansion crafting materials. The big one here is Mote of Harmony, and even more so, the Spirit of Harmony. And the best place I found for farming these Motes of Harmonies was over in the Heart of Fear, but only at the start. Remember, this is the Heart of Fear. It's not really that scary though. But make sure you have a difficulty set to 25 man mode, that way there is a lot more trash to trash up. So what you do here is you clear it all up until the first boss. Don't attack the boss, merely just run back out and reset. It only takes 5 minutes to do. And sometimes less if you have good AoE. On each run you can expect at least 5 to 20 motes, and if you think about it, over a course of an hour, let's say you had 12 motes on each run, you'll be expecting 144 motes, 14 spirits, and on the auction house they sell between 75 to 150 gold, but let's say 100. And in total, that is 1,400 gold, just from the spirits. That does not take into account of all the golden items you loot too. I got about 5,000 gold per hour with all of that. It's not the best way to earn gold, but it's an absolutely amazing place to farm the spirits. Cloth. Lots of cloth. Lots of ember silk cloth. This stuff sells better than the Harry Potter novels. So let's get farming for all this gold. But first, let's get the necessaries out of the way first. We need to get this passive talent, Cloth Scavenger, so do make sure that you are a tailor. This will increase the amount of cloth you will loot from humanoids, which can be obtained from a multiple of sources. And the best place to get it, if you've not already got it before, is Dalaran, over here. Quick simple quest which will totally be worth it. Another item to have is a potion of treasure finding. Taking this will increase the treasure you get, and you'll get even more cloth in your pockets, and lots of greens to sell too. It's treasure. And the place we go to farm all of this is over in Twilight Highlands, at the Twilight Gate. Here you will find lots of angry mobs which are already getting an almighty pounding, and they can all be one-shotted. All you have to do is go between each of the packs, clearing them all up, stripping them bare naked of their items. You should also develop some sort of loop too, because by the time you come back to where you started, they would have respawned again, and then you can do this over and over and over again. And in an hour's work, I managed to get around 3,500 pieces of cloth, not to mention all the greens I sold, and the gold which I looted, which bumped me up another 5,000 gold. And selling all that cloth, I made 27,000 gold, which gave me a grand total of 32,000 gold per hour. That wage. Oh, that wage though. Now generally people make all their gold from doing their weekly raid runs in hope to get their favourite mount, and a standard run could get you anything between 500 to 2,000 gold, all dependent on the amount of bosses. But make sure you run them all on 25-man mode, that way you get a lot more loot to sell. But if you wish to make gold from just clearing trash, then the best place to do this is in Firelands. Here you can pull all the trash and not have to kill any bosses. That will make you save to the raid, of course. Pull it all, clear it off, loot it, run outside, reset and re-enter. I generally got 500 gold per time I'd done this, and it took me about 5 minutes to clear it. And depending on your AoE, you could probably do it a lot faster. But you do generally make a lot more with the boss loot, but that way you cannot reset and redo. Running all your raids to get all your favourite mounts, that is if you're unlucky to have none of them and have to run them all, you're looking to bring home around about 20,000 gold per week, per character. Now, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and do all your usual business. And do check out other guides on this channel. I can only wish you all the best of luck with your gold gathering, but for now, take care.